if you're somebody that struggles with creating eyeshadow looks, this video is for you. This is a very easy, uncomplicated eye look. I mean, it is super easy, and I didn't use an eyeshadow. There's not one eyeshadow on that eye. I actually used a brow powder, a highlighter, and a blush. So I'm going to share what I used. I'm going to show you how I did it. This is not about the product though. Look at what you already have and try to create a similar look. It doesn't have to look like this, but it just shows you like you don't have to have 50 eyeshadow palettes, okay? You don't have to. Look at what you already have. You can even do this using 2 colors. That's it. You can even do it with 1, but I like doing something like this because I feel like it gives a little bit more dimension. The thing about using the brow, because it's the same brow powder that I have in my eyes and the same blushes, it kind of pulls everything together. And the same highlighter, it just pulls my whole look together. That's what I want you to get out of this video, all right? So the products that I'm using are from RMS. Purchased these all myself. You guys know that. The first thing that I'm going to do, and I'll show you, this is the Prosecco Pop highlighter. This is the Maiden's Blush, which I freaking love. And then we have their eyeshadow powder, and I believe this is shade 2. It's medium, so it's in shade medium. This is back to brow. So I have this on my brow, but you can use it on your eyes as an eyeshadow too. So we're going to go in first, and we're going to use a fluffy brush. I'm using the one from the BK Beauty Nikki LaRosa collaboration. It's number 13. It's a number 13 brush. But it just shows, you know what, it doesn't have to be complicated. So I'm going to go into with the brow shadow first, or color first. I'm going to dip my brush in here. Right? Tap it off a little bit. And now we're just going to go in. And I like to start on the outer corner here. And then I'm going to start to build it. I'm going to go ahead, tap it again. Mostly keeping it on this outer corner. Now you could just do this and that highlight, you know, this highlighter. I've done that too, and it's really, really nice. So you can use a bronzer that you have and use a highlighter that you have, all right? And it doesn't have to be a brow powder. It just shows you don't have to have, I think people get overwhelmed because of all of the makeup that's out there on channels. And I just want you to play around with what you have to create similar looks to what you see other people do, okay? I'm going to get back to this because now I'm going to go in with the blush. So I'm going to take my blush. And I would say if you're going to use a blush, use one that's like this where it's kind of radiant looking. That's going to be really, really pretty on your eyes. I wouldn't just use any blush personally. I would use one that has a little bit of radiance to it. So I'm going to go ahead and start applying that up here. And this is where you just kind of add more. You know what I mean? Put it on and then add a little bit more. So I'm going above my crease. I always go above my crease because I like how it just kind of lifts my eye up more. Although I don't have hooded eyes anymore, I use a microcurrent. It's called the Clear Blend, and that has been amazing. See how pretty it is already? I want to wipe my brush off again. Now I'm going to go back into using this again. And I just want to get a little bit more on this outer corner. And that's another thing too. I'm using one brush. Now I am going to use one more brush for underneath my eyes, but I mean, I'm not using 5 different brushes, okay? You don't need to do that either. You can use one brush to pretty much create your whole eye look. Look at how gorgeous that is. I'm going to blend it a little bit more. I just wipe my brush off. I like to wipe it off as I'm going. I'm looking at a mirror close up, looking at a mirror far away. I think I'm going to add just a little bit more of that blush. Just up in here. Now, just using my finger, I'm going to go in with the Prosecco Fizz. And I'm going to just pop this right here. I'm going to add a little bit more. That's what I did with the other side. Now I'm going to take this brush. This is again the Nikki La Rosa collection brush. This it's like a smudger brush, I guess. This is the number N12. And I'm going to go in and use that same brow powder. And now I'm going to go ahead and do my lower here. Make sure both my sides are, both eyes are even. I feel like I'm going to do a little bit more on this side. There we go. Sometimes you got to do that when you do one side at a time. I'm like, that side needs a little bit more, you know what I'm saying? So now I'm wiping my brush off again, that same smudger brush. I want to wipe this off really good because I'm going to go in now and use it on the highlighter. And I'm going to pop a little bit of this right, oops, wrong side, right here. Just like that. Then I'm going to take my Barbarella Brown and I'm just going to go on right above my lash line. Just really thin. And then I'm just going to scrub it in and put it on my tight line. I like doing my tight line because it makes my lashes look thicker. I've tried doing it without doing that, and I just don't like the way it looks on me personally. I think I'm just used to it, but you don't have to. You don't have to do it that way. And then I'm going to curl with my rougher curling lash curler. And I'm going to go in and I'm going to use my YSL. This is the brown one, and I love this mascara. And that is it. I'm just going to put my mascara on, but you see, look how freaking easy that was. And it looks wonderful. And the thing about it is, again, you are going to tie in your whole look. Just pulls everything together. That is my final look. On my lips, I am wearing the Dior Cherie, I believe it's called. It's called Cherie Metallic. It does not come in this. This was like a limited edition, but this is the color. And then on my lips, I also have Super Size Me lip liner from Charlotte Tilbury. And then I added a little bit of gloss. This one isn't available anymore. If I can find something similar, I'll find it. I'll look for it. But this is the Charlotte Tilbury Champagne Diamonds. I really liked the color, so that's why I got it. It just kind of adds a little bit of shimmer there. And that is it. So again, you don't have to, you don't have to go around and get these products. I'll put them below. You do not have to go and get them. Just look at what you already have and play around with your makeup and see if you can create a look that's similar using a blush, using a bronzer, using a highlighter. And again, I would definitely recommend using a blush that's similar as far as it being a little bit more of a radiant blush. I think that's going to look prettier. It doesn't look glittery or sparkly. That's the thing I love about her products is they're not glittery at all. They're just really, really subtle. They're just more radiant and glowy. So I really hope that you all enjoyed this video. I really hope that you found it helpful and informative. If you are new here, I would love to have you join. I share new videos every single week. Please consider smashing that subscribe button below. It is free. Before you leave, please do me a huge favor. Please make sure that you like, share, and comment my videos because it helps to push them out and I can reach more people and I would greatly appreciate it. And for all of you that are new here and all my OG subscribers, thank you so much for your continued support. It means the world to me. I will catch you all in my next video. Bye.